I think it's pretty self-evident that we are going to have a serious trust problem with this country's leadership for the foreseeable future. We have allowed a completely unqualified, incompetent, uncontrolled man child with a serious personality disorder to whipsaw the entire world's economy recklessly and on a whim, imposing tariffs, imposing completely unconstitutional laws. Just every time this man's mouth flies open and some stupid bullshit comes out, the world has to scramble to figure out what is going on again. And all of this could have been prevented. There were multiple mechanisms that were in place that used to be honored and respected, but because specifically the Republican Party has picked those mechanisms apart on purpose to allow their friends and their buddies to do favors for each other, we now have no reasonable method of controlling this child. And he is tanking the entire world's economy. The fallout from this is going to be massive. I can't even predict. I have been watching stuff like this go on for 40 years, and I thought Reagan was a clown, but this is something else. I mean, Reagan was a clown, Bush the elder was a clown, Bush the lesser was a clown. They've all been clowns. Clinton was a clown, but I'm sorry to say, unlike any Republican, Clinton balanced the budget and treated the market and the stability of the economy like it was his job. And so did Obama, and so did Biden. But Republicans have consistently manipulated things in order to enrich their friends and pick away at the rule of law and get away with committing crimes and pull a bunch of shady shit. And we now have no credibility to the rest of the world. And the root of the rot is our corrupt Supreme Court, the way it is chosen, the way it is governed, the way we let people sit on it for life, no matter how many times they get caught taking bribes. All of that has now come to a head because these unqualified, many of them are unqualified, many of them are simply unfit for such a serious office. And they have all just played tiddlywinks with our laws and allowed criminality to go unchecked. But there's a line of that stretching all the way back to Gerald Ford refusing to allow President Nixon to be punished for committing a crime while in office. It stretches even further back to Reconstruction, where we simply allowed criminals who committed treason to walk away. And we're now paying for it. And we will continue to pay for it. And I fear that we will become a pariah nation, a mock-worthy nation, a country where you can't fucking take anything we say seriously, where you can't believe a single fucking word that comes out of our mouths. If America says it, it's bullshit. And that is going to be the state of things until we do a deep clean on our Supreme Court and the rest of our justice system. And this has been going through my head all day because it's these Federalist Society fuckers who just don't take the rule of law seriously. They need to go, and they need to go throughout our court system. We need a mechanism to clean up unethical judges who do not respect our laws and do not respect our Constitution. And we need a deep clean on representatives who do not respect our laws and do not respect our Constitution. And people can bullshit themselves all day about, well, that's just the status quo and it's just the way it's got to be. But it's going to start to really affect how our country is treated internationally. And we're going to be seen as a bunch of walking, stuttering horse shit until we stop letting people get away with committing crimes just because they're rich and white. And that's really what it boils down to, is we routinely refuse to punish rich white people who commit crimes. And we just let them buy off any jury or any judge or anyone they need to buy off in order to walk away from accountability. And because we don't hold the people accountable, we have allowed the shit to rise to the top of the toilet bowl. And now the biggest turds in the country are running everything. And no one will hold them to account when they just openly manipulate things. So things to manipulate will be taken out of our hands. And eventually we will be on our own. And we will have to rise to the occasion and put these fucking people in jail where they belong. And show the world that we're willing to put these fucking people in jail. And that when the system refuses to do its job, like Merrick Garland didn't do his job, like Robert Mueller didn't do his job, like Mitch McConnell didn't do his job, we won't have those things that we based our stability on. Trust, respect, credibility. Those are all gone now. We are a nation of bullshit. And that's who we're going to be until we get rid of the bullshit artists.